Okay. Eewit, eewit. Mic check 1, 2. I'm doing a name reading. This one's very interesting. Can you please say your full name, sir?
Timothy J. Franks.
So Timothy J. Franks. If you notice, he has the name J in his middle, don't you? Jay. And did you not see my name JHE on a license plate in Ohio?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm showing this right now to my subscribers that you and I are related. And the number 1 and 1 was on there for 2. That's the high priestess. I am Venetian. Venus is in my house of Taurus. So you and I are connected and already had a psychic moment. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Cool. So here's what's interesting. So your name, your birth name, let me see, it equals 71. Okay. 71 would be your figure 8 is your knees. So I'm going to look into maybe physical stuff, anyone with injuries or something to do with having to go down and maybe bow to people that you don't necessarily want to bow to. It's a metaphor, authority figures. That's your birth name. I stopped there. And then your birth dates equal 411, which is 6. Now, 6 is the DNA. 6 is Venus and sex, sexual energy. You're a young individual. So what I'm going to do is use this reading. I'm going to ask you questions about your past or your present moment right now. And I'm going to encourage you to look for things that are irritating you more than I would say not irritating you, because we're living in mind control. So this is more for us to have closure. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So what's cool about your numbers already, you and I already linked. 6 and 8, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It equals 14. Damn it. I was born May 14, brother. And 4 and 1 is 5 for Mars. Is that not blowing your mind a little bit?
Yeah.
Cool. So this is basically also showing that we're all unified. So I'm going to read your number 8 first, and I'm going to ask if it resonates with you, and then I'm going to sort of ask you more questions. Your number 8 and the angel numbers is authority and personal power and self-confidence. Now I just mentioned authority figures and you going on your knees and maybe dealing with people that you're uncomfortable with, but you have to accept. How do you feel about your authority, your personal power today, and your self-confidence?
Well, I mean, honestly, if I could do everything that I say I'm going, or if I could do everything I think I'm going to, then I would be able to like try to be who I am, because I'm not being who I am by listening or getting stuff from like other people off the internet and stuff like that. Because when I try to use authority or something like that, and they know I got it, like, I don't know, it's weird. Like, if it's not coming from me, or if it's not 100% genuine from me, and someone else knows that, they'll try to use everything against me to see, like, I'll just try to get checked in every way.
Okay.
So,
do you feel?
People try to find me wrong.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry, was that last part you said?
People try to find me wrong.
They try to find you wrong. So that
Yes.
I can hear, yeah, I can hear that. And I can hear you sound like you are repressed, like something's holding you back. Like, so the number 8, the sun makes a sine wave of a figure 8. So we have a father figure. Now that could mean more than your family, okay? Any role models that might have let you down or might have repressed you, right? And held you back from your 8 is your maneuvering. It is your full path to encircling your life. Do you feel like you're struggling with coming full circle? I know you're into other truthers, but you sound like you have something stuck in your chest.
It's probably tar.
It's a what, sorry?
It's probably tar because of smoke.
Ah, the tar. Well, there we go. So you smoke. That's right. Well, that's okay. We do need to smoke certain things to undo mind control, which is what herbs do, which I'm sure you know, right?
Yes, we do.
Okay, cool. So
we need to take the steps precautionary.
yes. So you have inner strength, professionalism. How is your professional goals? I feel like you're someone who's physical I don't know if I see skateboarding, something with skating, the figure eight, connecting, driving. Are you into any of these kinds of things?
Driving is probably, you know, probably one of my favorite things to do because I don't, I don't see, I don't see it like other people. So I drive different than other people. So I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I'd be a good chauffeur,
Ah, cool.
like driving
So
people around or something like that. Yeah.
fantastic. So we've had another, I would say, psychic moment, yes or no here.
Yeah.
Cool. So how is this reading going so far for you before I continue?
It's good to talk to you, man.
Fantastic. I mean, these are all
Yeah.
about basically what I do. I encourage all my subscribers to just realize I'm not trying to show that I'm some magic guru. Everyone is connected. We have a problem with race today, gender, you feel me? The shape of the earth, diet, everyone's battling. What I use these readings for is to show how we're all related. There's too much side picking, right? Are you still there?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
we have
picking
to get
sides.
organized. Yeah, we have to get organized and drive the car of truth. So simple. Inner wisdom is your number eight. And let's keep going here with the numerology of number eight. And I'm going to keep asking you questions about your family or anyone personally in your life. So the number eight is the north node of the moon. It is the strength tarot card. It is the silver color. Are you into silver at all?
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna get some. It's called miso. It's called miso silver. It's called a
Yep.
colloidal silver.
Yes, I've heard of this. It's mercury. It's for your
Colloidal silver. Yeah,
immune system, right?
it's for multiple. I yeah, I couldn't. Yeah,
Do
just one of the
you
things I recently came upon.
do you have a problem with getting sick? Do you get sick a lot or something? Do you have
I
any issue?
have before, and when I
Ah,
do, it's pretty.
yeah,
It's
got
pretty
you.
bad.
Can you expand upon what kind of illnesses you have so that if anyone else watching this is struggling with health, they can also relate to you maybe?
Anything from a seasonal stuff, allergies,
Okay.
asthma. Um,
Ah, remember I said you had something tight in your chest and you sounded
yeah.
repressed? I think your asthma is coming from something else too, but keep going.
Um, if you want, I'll just go on to the asthma thing
Yeah,
right now.
yeah.
It was definitely the pH level of the urine when I was in the womb. I've,
Wow.
I've I want to say that I want to like I can't pinpoint on one thing,
Sure, of course. No, I
but
understand. Yeah,
you
it's
drank your own urine in the womb, so
ah, nice one. Yes, good one.
that
Yeah.
liquid when you're doing that, and uh, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, no. Okay, I'm with you. I also drank my own urine and I grew my hair back. I'm also encouraging anyone to get into urine therapy. There was a really good
Yes.
person on Facebook named Rosalind who recommended me to age my urine for 9 months, like the birthing time period, and you're gonna grow back all the things you've lost. It's the elixir, man, and a lot of people don't know that urine is Uranus, and we're in the age of Aquarius, damn it, ruled by Uranus. So now your ruler of this tarot card is the sun. Now that means that you are the son and you have a father and a mother, right?
Yeah.
Are you an only child? Do you have any other people in your family?
No, it's kind of unique. Um, my mom had me and my sister, and we're 18 months apart.
Hmm.
I think 18. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. 18 months apart.
Sure.
So, but in between the 18 months, there was, I don't know what you call it, but she was not, like if my mom was to birth, they said she would have passed. So they just called it off, So that was like in there, in the 18, in between the 18 months. So 3 was tried, 2 successful.
Okay. Well, it's interesting because the sun is also the sister, the letters T and S. So this is interesting because it also relates to the boss. Have you ever
That's
had
my
any?
cousin,
Do you have?
Taylor Smalley.
Go ahead. Sorry. Say it again.
That was my Taylor's initials. My cousin's initials are TS.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna
Yeah.
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shiva Boom Om JHE and TJ Franks. Wow. Bless you. Thank you for confirming that and confirming that we are connected. You and I have different color skin, but we have rays of light that connect within. Yes or damn no.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So what that does for you is it allows you to feel like you aren't alone, right? So this isn't a reading where I'm trying to like do any voodoo and dig too deep to like become something bigger than what I am. It's just to show that we're all family and we have to get organized, like your Rothschilds that we all talk about. The Illuminati are organized, right?
Very.
We need to make a team. So you are now one of my, I consider you're a part of my conscious army of truth and love. So very simple, great. Do you ever have any problems with authority figures, the boss, bumping? Do they make you feel hypertension, hard to breathe? Have they ever made your asthma worse? Could be in any situation.
Yeah, man. You're on it, you know. But I've learned that trying to keep the root chakra stable,
Yeah.
or trying to keep everything, like keep the bottom tight, keep the sphincter muscle closed for no fear. So try to keep the fear away. And then that's because like when I do get into a situation like that and thing, I start to practice that and things like that. But it's still there, you know. I'm still like breathing. I'm like, man, you know, just leave me alone or whatever. I know I think I know my stuff or whatever, but you know, we're all here. Like, I'm not trying to hurt anybody or nothing like that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Wow. So number 8 is it's karma, man. This is the number of karma. So, you know, how old are you roughly?
21.
21, the number 3. Of course you would be a Trinity, Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva. You're at the point of, the 3 is the point of destruction, which is Saturn, to then rebuild your life. And you're a young individual. You already know about your sexual energy. You already know about urine therapy. So when I was 21, you know what I was doing? I was doing drugs, dancing for famous companies, eating bad food. I'm not damning myself, but bless you for at least teaching me that there are young people who are doing the work.
My little cousins and them. Oh.
What was that?
All of them. I'll try to teach all my little cousins. And,
bless you. Please. Yes.
Yes. But I get it back too.
Now, you're going to love this because your karma is also, your number 8 relates to the planet Saturn and the star sign Scorpio. Do any of those 2 orbs mean anything to you?
Yeah.
Do you want to build on that and with your astrology knowledge and how that might relate to you? Because your Saturn and Scorpio is your sister, SS. So I think there's something with a female with you. It could be a love interest, or it could be you care about a female in your family.
Yeah.
And I think you're trying to help them maybe or something.
Well, I was, but then I was like, I won't hold you back.
Wow. So that was a relationship maybe?
Yeah.
And did it kind of hurt a little bit how it ended, or did it end positively?
Yeah.
It hurt? Okay. So
yeah, it was negative.
Yeah, man. I've been there, bro. I've been a loving person, but I didn't have really, I would say I didn't take the time to find the right woman. It's insecurity, right? Like you're told, do this, do that, get some, go out and get it. Your friends tell you to do it. And then you get with the person and you're great in the beginning. And then you find out after you didn't know enough shit. And then what happens is you get hurt because we didn't know the signs, right?
Yeah.
Wow. So how long ago?
Myself.
Sure. How long ago this happened to you, this relationship?
It's like a month ago.
So it's
it was from school,
Sure.
So
okay. Yep. Yeah. I understand that. Wow. So now here's what I will tell you about this particular number and how I can help you healing as an older person. So your number 8, right, is authority. So that means that you must be the boss of that emotion and let that go. Close that fully so that you can move on and have another goddess or however you associate, so that someone else who's nurturing can step in to heal you. What happens is a lot of people get into relationships, right? They get scorned by it, They don't deal with it, and we know this, and they choose either the same person the next time or a person with similar, let's say, baggage. And they don't evolve with diverse ways of seeing humans. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you let this individual go, or is it still something you're like, ah?
Well, it's like if I said something in the right order of words, it would probably change something,
Mm-hmm.
possibly.
Got you. Okay. Well, great. So
Because that's how it happened for me. So
now this reading so far for you, now how do you feel as we're getting deeper? What are your thoughts?
I'm working on my grip strength.
Your what strength?
Trying to get my grip. I'm trying to get my grip strength better.
Your grip strength. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
number 8 in the tarot, again, is inner balance, control, and strength. So you should have no problem with holding. Your astrology is Leo, Neptune, and Mars. Okay. Now, Neptune is the hippocampus and is the brain. Mars is the blood. Leo is your stomach. Now, slow down here. Allergies, repression, asthma. Take your time. Leo, stomach, solar plexus. Neptune is hippocampus, Neptune's chariot, etymology, and Mars is your blood. Take your time with that. Does that ring any bells to you and anything else?
Yep.
You want to expand a little bit on what it means to you?
The heart carries it all the way from the top all the way to the bottom.
Wow. Do you know anyone with the initials LMN? I don't know. That would be funny as hell. LM and an N. I would look for that in license plates. LMN for sure. Okay, so let me see. Your gnothology is power and ability. So you're able to get over this relationship. A lot of people suffer from this, and actually, it can create suicides. So it's a big deal. And thank you for trusting in me and sharing that, because I've been there and it hurts. So I'm healing through working with you, is helping me deal with my shit too. I'm 43, older than you, but you're also helping me heal, right? So your corresponding rune is Uras. What does Uras mean? It has a statement for you, and I'm going to read it. Your statement is: to find your true strengths, you must first face your weaknesses. Make sense to you?
I would think my weakness is my vision.
Do you have bad eyesight, or do you mean vision in another way?
Yes.
Okay, so we're really starting to dig here. Okay. Do you solar gaze, my brother?
Sometimes.
I would.
I do.
I would do it all the time. I've been doing it for 4 years. Now, I'll tell you why it's important. So this is where I'm going to help you to heal. I had someone on Instagram send me a message about going blind in one eye. I'll never forget this. And they asked me, hey, what should I do? I said, well, try solar gazing. I taught them how to do it in the morning and to time it and to take their time. They did it, brother, and they got their eyesight back in that bad eye. Okay? So solar gaze, do you know how to do it? I think you already are hip to that, right?
I think it's just, don't look straight at it. Just look around. Look around.
I encourage you to look right in the heart of your solar plexus. I do it. Trust me, man. But do it correctly, like 10 seconds in the morning, low UV rays. You can look right into the eye of Horus. We're supposed to. But I respect,
I've done that.
Oh, go ahead.
I've done that. Like, it wasn't too long ago.
Okay.
I did it, and I was like, oh, I don't want to hurt my eyesight, or I don't want to go blind, or nothing like that. But
Okay. Well,
I mean, I'm fine.
Well, I'm not blind, and so hey, what are you gonna do? So the meaning of your stone here is Auroch, Auroch, rock and roll music. I don't know what you're into. Something with music and playing instruments, probably, and a wild oxen. Notice how wild oxen, the animal, is ow. Ow is hurt, or whoa, woman. You see where I'm going here? Ox is your oxygen, and you have asthma. Yes or no?
Yeah.
So if you can be around animals, Bless you for changing your diet. I know you just recently did it a few months ago. I understand. Try to get around ox, anything that looks like a cow, bull, and just say Hare Krishna and thank you to them because it's going to heal your Taurus field. Your invisible field is your mental health. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah. Sometimes it doesn't feel, or sometimes it doesn't look invisible.
Right. Sure. You can see it. Yeah. We're at 20 minutes now. Okay, cool. How are you feeling so far about this reading as we continue here?
I feel good.
All right, cool. Let's move on. Now, you have another number for your birth information. Your birth number was number 6, is empathy, humanitarianism, and self-sacrifice. Does this ring a bell to you?
Yeah.
Okay, that number 6 is sex. We know that, but I got to find your astrology with this. This is your birth number, by the way. So, when you add it up, let me see here. Let's go to 15, and then we'll find your 6. There's your number 6. Okay, what is the interesting, juicy stuff about 6? It connects above and below, and you just mentioned that, right? Yeah.
The heart.
Yeah. So it relates to Venus and Uranus, man. I'm psychic. Check this out, dude. I just talked to you about the UV rays and solar gazing, brother. Venus and Uranus is UV ray. Trust in looking at the sun, bro. I think you have some fear. I know, right? I know. Hare Krishna. This is what I'm here for, dude. I know.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, man. So trust in the sun. I don't want to trespass on your gut instincts, but trust me, you'll be okay. I think it'll help you with your eyesight to also trust in nature a little more, because the light is what makes your skin. It made your girlfriend. It made all your issues, and it made your successes. You see where I'm going here?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Now, I am a Taurus, and Venus is in my house of Taurus. So you and I are linked. I told you that 6 and 8 equals 14, damn it. I was born May 14, and 4 and 1 is 5. And in Pythagoras numerology, JHE is 185. It equals 14 for 5. Is that not crazy or what? So you and I are truth warriors. You and I were meant to, I always get my donations randomly. It's never planned. I never know when I'm going to get them. And I always believe, yeah, man, I like that. Because whenever they come, it's meant to happen. You see what I'm saying? Okay.
Yeah.
So your Venus and Uranus is the lovers. So I encourage you to heal your past relationship or anything with love. Your colors are indigo, purple, and green. Do those colors ring any bells for you?
Crown chakra, heart, and it said indigo, yellow, and green.
Yes.
So yeah.
So your number 6 relates to Libra, Gemini, Mercury, and Venus. Now, what is your sign?
Leo.
You're a Leo?
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me that? Because let's go back to I should have known that. I see when I add people's numbers together, I don't look for their sign because I don't want to know. You want to know why? That's the whole point. The number is what tells you basically who we are, not just like, oh, I was born here. Your name. So Leo showed up, did it not, in your, when I added your name together, didn't I say, yeah, strength, right? Yep, strength. Wow, dude, you have a lot going on with strength, brother. Do you like to lift weights at all, or do like yoga or physical stuff, martial arts? I don't know. Are you at all into that? You should do it.
My dad's strong.
Okay, great. Does your dad like to sort of teach you how to fight at all, or?
No, he just.
Okay.
He's a strong individual.
Beautiful, man. Well, your name equals Leo, brother. So that's 2 suns, bro. You have 2 versions of your sun around you always, man. Nothing can break you. You're very hard to break. You're also hard to understand. Do you ever get misunderstood a lot?
Every day.
There you go. So here you go. So this is what I'm doing, is just basically giving you closure. You already know most of your stuff. I encourage you to look up all the numbers I gave you. Look for them on license plates, like you found my name, JHE, bless you, on a license plate, which equaled the number 2, review. In Chaldean, my name is 155, 1011, that's 2. And you found that because your pineal gland is very powerful. And you can probably see things that I don't see, which is great. So now we're at 24 minutes of this reading. So let me just go into your birth numbers and what it equaled again. The lovers, Libra, Gemini, Mercury, Venus. That means Libra is justice. It is balance. Gemini is duality. Notice that we are not balanced with our, let's just say, light and dark energy. See where I'm going?
Yes.
Do you feel you have the strength to help teach people how to balance their duality? Your birth numbers are saying this.
Yes.
Fantastic.
But I have to do that. I have to do it first.
Fantastic. No problem. There's no rush. Take your time and do it when you're ready. And Mercury and Venus, very simple. That's Gemini. That's the messenger. Venus is the sexual, creative, artistic energy, which means you probably have had some friends who were artistic, probably a little bit dark, hurt themselves, maybe didn't know what to do. Maybe they tried to not kind of bring you down subconsciously. You didn't want them to do this. Am I kind of ringing some bells here? I think you attract a lot of people that are just kind of heavy, bro.
Yeah, but I hear you. You know,
Yeah.
it seems dense, but the more that I go on and I look back on it and I learn more, it's just like, well, if that wasn't there and if I wasn't doing this and this, I wouldn't interpret it in that way because I wouldn't have thought that way. But now I think like this.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of weird.
Yes.
Going on learning, but at the same time, if I do balance myself, I'll be able to balance everything around me.
Now, the animals that relate to this number of your birth number, which is the number 6, is dolphin, snake, and a hummingbird. Any of those things ring a bell for you?
Yeah.
Fantastic. So I encourage you to go by the water. The dolphin is the one that has the fontanelle of Shiva, the hole in the head. The hole in the head, the holy head, is the dolphin. And it's very unique. It speaks through echoes. So maybe you should try yodeling. Go to a mountain and just say your name. Say Krishna. Yeah, echo. That makes sense? I think everyone should do that. Everyone should go to a mountaintop and just say their name and chant to the sun and echo it. So your master is Master Cthulhu. That is MK Ultra Mortal Kombat, MK Ultra Mind Control. Your master, I know I'm blowing your mind. Your Master Cthulhu for your tarot is the initiate of wisdom. He helps those who are working on self-awareness, and he bestows special energies. And you're doing this already with your family, I believe you said?
I'll try to help them.
Yes. Well, trying is a trial, and you have Libra. So we have to try people in order to find justice with ourselves, yes or no?
Yeah, but if I do it unbalanced, I'm going to get unbalanced back. So
Right.
I got to do it balanced.
Yes. Right. For someone who's young, you're very mature. And thank you for sharing your story and being open to the ether. A lot of people can't do that. Okay. Very cool. So your color is pink. Interesting, pink. Now, when Venus sets, Venus is a female symbol. When she sets, she makes a pink belt. So I'm seeing something to do with sexy clothing. Are you attracted to certain kinds of clothes? I have a certain thing for that. Am I kind of hitting bells there?
I was. Well, now that you say something like that, the more that I cleanse and the more that I balance myself, I balance all my like tendencies or something like that when I'm out in public. So I try to keep it balanced and try to keep it quiet inside when I'm out in public. But the more unbalanced I become, the more loud I get inside, and the more unbalanced I get inside. So
now, when you say imbalanced, I'm assuming you mean that you're having a hard time with your sexual energy. You're supposed to, by the way, because you get it. Yeah, lust, right? You have a lust thing going on a little bit. Your son is going to make that happen. Yeah. So wonderful, man. I also have that. So bless you for being a young man, because you got young men today that are going out there. They're calling women fucking real estate, and they want to hit it. I used to try to do this shit, this alpha rape culture shit. But what you're doing is you're raping your mother. Everyone came out of a womb. And if we play that womb, or if women allow this to happen and also do abuse, I was abused, my mother abused me. So if women play that game, what we're doing is we're destroying the symbol of our creation, Mother Earth. It's very simple. And as we get more corporate, we've already ignored the Mother Earth. So if you and I go out and don't balance our sexual energy, and if women don't do this, what happens is you start putting on sneakers, you don't do any more earthing, and you live in a corporate, dead body, illusionary, lustful, impulse only, right? Fake science. Disney World, let's go to vacation. Fuck your backyard. Oh, I want to eat that, but you have a dog and a cat. People eat the leg of a lamb, but they won't eat the leg of their Auntie Becky and chop it off. Why do we stop there? It's a very good point. I don't judge diet, but damn it, see where I'm going here.
Yeah.
It is the sexual energy. It is not being balanced. And bless you for telling me and saying that to me. That is the big part of mind control and why a lot of truthers today, the truth movement, are suffering too, like I am. We must tell our stories. Now, women out there, please love your men. So, but love yourself first. Gibo is your rune for the number 6 for your birth numbers. Gibo means to tread a spiritual path. That's your solar plexus. I'm blowing your mind, Leo. To tread a spiritual path, solar plexus, you must be both a giver and a receiver. Now watch this. Spiritual path is PlayStation. You're a young man. I think you're here to help people with Fortnite addiction, with video game addiction. You're a young individual that might get people to associate their solar plexus is their damn PlayStation, because PlayStation and Nintendo, I don't judge, is distracting us from, once again, Mother Earth, yes or no?
Yeah.
Do you feel any kind of connection to being an individual that might want to step into this video game culture of playing the self and helping your brethren and sisters? Does this kind of make sense to you?
Yeah, I feel the disconnection.
Do you play video games?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I'm not judging you. Do you have an addiction to video games at all?
No, it's just what I do, and
Okay.
just I wouldn't call it really an addiction. It's just something that my mind goes towards because it's just entertaining, or it's I wouldn't. It's hard to call it. It's hard to call it mind control at its face, but I mean, it's just something to do.
Well, I'll tell you, with games like Grand Theft Auto and Fortnite, which basically encourage beating up women and killing men and selling drugs. I'm not generalizing all video games, but I have my family members. They're all playing these video games, and all of them are about the apocalypse. Mad Max is about losing everything. Maybe the economy is going to crash. Right. Like Wall Street back in the fucking 20s. Okay. Video games, to me, I don't think anything's wrong with a conscious video game. Like, why can't they make a video game about etymology, right? Or syncretism or hermetic wisdom? You see where I'm going?
Yes.
You know what? Are you into technology, and are you kind of savvy with computers?
Yeah.
I figured. You know what you should try to do? This is a great idea. And thank you. This is a good build with you. I think you should try to invent a video game that's about astrology, that's about the bones, education, but it's fun, so that people don't feel guilty, right, for staring at some machine that gives radiation poisoning. And I think that would be a very hot commodity for you, because I do what I call hip hop syncretism, where I sync my wisdom in my rhymes. A lot of rappers don't do this. They follow someone
I love
else.
their SoundCloud.
Oh, thank you. Fantastic. You know my SoundCloud.
Yes.
Thank you. So there you go. Do you also do any poetry, or do you do anything creative with music?
So here lately, I've been like, just sometimes I just talk to myself, just rhyming,
Beautiful.
stuff like that. But I've always like be on my desk and made beats with my hands and feet, stuff like that at school and stuff.
Nice, because the hippocampus in etymology is hippity hoppity or hippity hop. So I encourage everyone to do that. So take your time and think about making a video game. Use your genius, man. Change the game, bro. You can do it. And you can make it cool. The only way to make astrology and nature hip, we have to put it in technology again. It's ridiculous because the sun is powering the damn phone, but everyone hates the earth and the sun, and they love the phone, but then they hate their life because they missed earth, and it goes back to our lust and not balancing, yes or no.
Yeah.
Wow, this is crazy shit, huh? So, do you think you can do that and invent a video game of consciousness to help your video game world so you can make your own money? Why not?
It would be possible.
Okay, you don't have to. I'm putting that in your ear as a solution. I'm a truther with solutions. My readings are about having closure, connecting, unity consciousness, education from both you and me, because you're teaching me as well. Cool. So now, let me see here. The meaning of this rune, number 6, that I just read to you, the Gibo or Geo for Earth. It is a gift, an offering of love, balance, and hospitality. It means unity. Damn it, I just said unity, and I didn't even read this yet. I love doing readings, man. It will always end with this kind of connection. So, your corresponding letter is the letter G, and your color is deep blue. Anyone with the letter G in your I don't know. You have any friend with the G sound? Family people?
My dad's middle name is Eugene.
Eugene. Fantastic. Yeah. Well, G in Freemasonry is for Gaia, for the earth. So I encourage you to walk barefoot, do a lot of earthing, also walk on concrete. You have crystals in the concrete. They're called calcite. Concrete is made of calcium phosphate, and so are your bones. This makes sense to you?
Yes.
So your G is going to help you to also, once again, we're going to have 5G. We have 5G now. You are here to help people learn about what's happening with their poisons. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Are you having to leave now? I hear some voices.
Oh no, that's my dad. He's.
Oh, cool. No worries, man. All right, I wanted to make sure you were good. Your associated herb is heart's ease. Heartseaase. I've never heard of that. Heart's ease is your herb. Associated herb is ha ha ha. HA. I encourage you to make jokes. You sound like you're very focused, but you should have more fun. Be funny. Absolutely. Leos are very much about the party. Go in there and show some people that you're a bit cheeky. Don't worry about them getting you. Fuck that. It's about you getting you. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So trust your jokes. Everyone's funny. And I hate when people say, oh, I don't dance, I don't rap, I'm not very social, I'm not very funny. Well, if you go outside, you're being social with the sun and the moon, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, your voices in the back are kind of, I don't want to distract from the reading. Did you want to close your door maybe?
No, they're just, somehow they was in tune exactly with what we were saying.
Oh, wow. What were they saying?
They said, yeah, they was like, yeah, and agreeing to, yeah, that's weird.
Wow. Your color, your gemstone is opal, white. And your tree is the ash and the elm tree, not Elm Street of horror movies. Now, your ash and elm is arts and entertainment. You must entertain. Yes, invent a video game of consciousness, organic astrology. You should do this. Yes, arts and entertainment. Entertain yourself. Keep rapping to yourself. Don't worry about being good at it. I guarantee you, as you get older and you want to manifest your reality and run your own thing one day, you're going to be so comfortable with your damn self, you will then make money naturally and no depression and stress. You see how that works?
Yeah.
Ah, that's gems right there. Cool. Now, let me see. What time do we have? We are at 38 minutes. We're almost pushing 45. Do you feel this was enough wisdom for you? And if it was, do you want to expand upon the reading and anything that you might want to say to my subscribers? Any words of encouragement, connecting?
There's a few things. I do have a cleanse kit that I have from like a year ago that I haven't done yet. It's from Blessed Herbs. It is the full internal cleanse kit from the colon all the way up. It's that's empty.
Wow.
Here. But all this stuff in here, it's like a 1 month cleanse. and I'm going to do that to balance my vibratory frequency. And then I have monatomics in the fridge, which I can show you there. That I've taken before, and it changed my vibratory frequency for sure. It's called Mufkuts. It's gold. It's monotomicable.
Okay.
You probably can't read it, but it has like a thing on that. But it came from secretenergy.com, Seven Bomar's website.
Okay.
His website has other products like Epsom salts or magnesium sulfate to up the magnesium levels in the blood, which I found. I don't want to be like, oh, this is all about secret energy or whatever. But I soaked in these salts. The first time I ever did it, that night, I had a dream because I upped my magnesium levels. I had a dream that my friend's girlfriend was like one of them lustful type of, she was just like that. She would feel super comfortable around somebody other than her one that she was supposed to be with. And I had a dream about that night. And like a month later, however much longer later or whatever, stuff like that happened to them. And they got into a big thing and something happened, stuff like that. But I was like, man, I seen that coming.
Wow.
I seen that coming.
Well, here's what's funny. You're doing a colon cleanse. I told you that Venus and Uranus related to your numbers in your name. Uranus is your anus. So isn't it ironic how you're just subconsciously doing what your vibration is already supposed to be doing, right?
I'm going to have to do it because if I don't, and I'm like 40 years old or something like that, and I have been doing like what I used to be doing, I won't learn. I really won't. I won't be able to learn.
What did you used to do, if you can share some of that?
I used to use Crest toothpaste. Crest 3D white toothpaste.
Ooh, me too. Yep.
I used to eat Chick-fil-A, Wendy's, I used to eat bread, all that stuff like that all the time. But I've lightened it up to Cliff Bars. I've lightened it up to water and no pop or nothing like that. Cliff Bars, water, apples, any type of non-GMO ingredient. I do not eat nothing GMO at all. Absolutely not.
Yeah, I work for a grocery store that only supports local farmers and organic stuff. So here what's interesting about what you just said. You're a young man. A lot of people are not waking up. Most of us are not waking up. Is it fair to say that? I think it's fair. Yeah?
It's fair to say that we're being inhibited, and if we have enough will, then we won't be inhibited.
But the masses into Disney World are having a hard time. You are young and telling me basically that you had a life of Colgate or Crest, sodium fluoride, poison, rat poison. It calcifies your third eye. So I used to use those toothpastes. I did cocaine, watched a lot of porn, did a lot of, ejaculating. As they say, it's, not so great. Well, here's the positive side to what you and I are saying now. You as a young man are saying that you were able to still wake up, even though you had the mind-controlled ingredients, right?
Yeah.
Which means that your fucking will, your spirit is immortal. You can't be broken. So, and me too, I woke up, right? Not only that, but you saw my name and I'm seeing my name. The angels are not judging me based on all the porn that I watched, all the McDonald's that I ate. You know what they're judging me on? Making the difference, making the change, acknowledging them and doing work with you. Doing good deeds is what your Mahabharata is about. The only way to get out of earth is to do good deeds, because humans are also demons and angels. We're also a bit bad. Why everyone sells out, brother? Because in your story, the evil family is related to the good family. They're one and the same, damn it. So it means we have to earn the right to go back to a higher place. Don't we have to work hard in order to get a raise? We only have like 30 seconds left. So I'm going to say thank you again, my brother. And
thank you.
For trusting in this. And I'm going to share this for mental health. And Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shiva Boom Om JHE. Everyone else out there, get your name decoded by me. It's only $40. And bless TJ. And I end it there.